This is Bahia Solano, Colombia, a tropical paradise where the ocean meets the jungle. It's one of the wildest and most beautiful places I've ever been to. The biodiversity here is higher than almost anywhere else in the world, with birds, frogs, plants, and something new everywhere you look. We searched day and night, rain or shine, to find some of the coolest frogs on the entire planet. Stick around and I'll show you all of the incredible things that we found on this amazing trip to Colombia.
It's raining a little bit, but we just landed right in the middle of the jungle. Gorgeous here, wow.
As soon as we landed, we met up with our drivers who were already out front waiting for us, and they took us to our lodge. Since the tide was low when we arrived, we got to take this little shortcut across the ocean floor, which I thought was really cool.
All right, we've just arrived here at our lodge in Bahia Solano. It looks beautiful. Really, really nice. Very excited to see everything. Got some lemonade here.
As soon as we arrived, they gave us lunch, and then it was time to go explore the property a little bit.
It is really hot here. We were just sitting around having lunch, not even doing anything, and I'm soaked. I'm sweating like crazy. It's very, very humid, and yeah, the sun's not even out, and it's still pretty dang hot here. There's some parrots squawking around, lots of different shorebirds, so we're having a nice time. It's absolutely gorgeous here. All right, I'm just getting settled into my room here. I've got the AC cranking. Very, very necessary. Very glad we have that. And then yeah, there's Wi-Fi here. These rooms are super comfortable and plenty of space. Lots of outlets to charge all my camera gear, which is fantastic. But yeah, I'm just getting ready here, and then I'm gonna go back out and do some birding because we saw a ton of really cool species over at the bay there. So I'm gonna finish getting ready and head out there.
After some birding, we came across this beautiful pair of western basilisks. This species is endemic to the Pacific lowland forests and coastal areas of Ecuador and Colombia, and the males have these really large crests that you can see on their heads here. And then for dinner, we had this delicious tuna dish. I don't even know exactly what it was, but I'm still thinking about how good it was.
All right, we just finished up a delicious dinner. Now I'm going to get ready to go on our night hike. Very excited. Gonna go get ready right now. All right, off we go on our night hike.
We started our night off with this massive tarantula, and then we made our way into the reserve. Not too long into our hike, we found one of our targets for the night, this beautiful little Atelopus spurrelli sleeping on a leaf.
That's cool.
I thought it was a glass. I caught the back of it right here.
Nice, dude.
After that, as we were searching around the riverbanks, we came across something super exciting.
We have one of my absolute favorite species of glass frog here. You gotta check this thing out.
Oh my God.
The colors on this guy were unreal, and unfortunately I didn't get too many good pictures, but I did get these video clips.
We just found two of my all-time favorite glass frog species. We've got Cochranella euknemos, an unbelievable glass frog. We've got him right on the leaf here doing some photos. And then there's a Sachatamia ilex just down over there that our guides have. Unreal. We've only been hiking for about an hour.
And then, after getting some glass frog photos, this happened.
I found Jack.
Oh,
They're literally in plexus.
oh my God. Oh my God, dude. What a find. Holy.
Marcus had found a pair of Atelopus spurrelli in implexus. Implexus is a reproductive strategy used by many species of amphibians where the male sits on the female's back and he fertilizes the eggs externally as she lays them. This was a total surprise. I was not expecting to see this, and it was definitely a highlight of the night.
So right now for my gear, I have my AK diffuser and my Godux V863 that I'm using to light myself up so you can see me here. Then I have my Nikon Z 105mm lens as well as my Nikon Z8. And this combo is fantastic for macro photography. The AK diffuser is incredible, and this flash is also really nice because it has a rechargeable lithium ion battery. You don't have to put in AAAs or AA's, and you can buy spares, and it's just really, really nice and convenient. And it also lasts all night long.
To wrap up the night, we actually came across another pair of Atelopus spurrelli in implexus.
We just had an insane time. Got two of my all-time favorite glass frog species. Amazing photos. We got Atelopus in situ in amplexus. Was insane. We got a couple more Atelopus, a snake, and tons of bugs, and just absolutely incredible night. Just insane first night here.
We made it back out to the street, and when I was looking up at the stars, something caught my attention. It was a kinkajou sitting on a telephone wire. These guys are also called honey bears and are in the family Procyonidae, so they're related to raccoons and coatis, and they're found from southern Mexico all the way to southern Brazil. This was my first time seeing one. It was really cool and a great way to end the night.
Just getting up and getting ready to go here. We're going to look for Oophaga solanensis this morning. It's pouring rain, you can probably hear it, but we're gonna put our rain ponchos on and everything, rain covers for the cameras, all that stuff, so we can still shoot. Very excited to see these guys. It's gonna be awesome. I've wanted to see this species for a long, long time. Everybody's super excited to see them. Just gonna finish getting ready here and then we're gonna take off. All right, it's absolutely pouring still, but we've started our hike to go see the frogs. Got to do what it takes to go see them. But yeah, hopefully it lets up a little bit later, and we'll be in the canopy a bit too, or underneath the canopy I should say, and so that'll cut some of the rain hopefully. But yeah, on our way to go see them. Just crossed over here and boots got filled with water because there was deep spots that you couldn't see. This is pretty crazy where we're at right now.
After searching around for a little while and looking in the bromeliads, Juan told me that he found one of the frogs we were looking for. I just could not believe the pattern on this frog. It was unreal, and the intensity of the orange was just something I had never seen before. After everybody got some photos and videos, it was time to let this guy go. But shortly after, we came across another frog. And then another one. And then another one. We were coming across these guys left and right. I couldn't believe how many there were.
So we've seen 5 of these solanensis so far, each one with a different pattern. They're so pretty. So this locale here, for the dart frog people that know of the normal Bahia Solano that we have in the hobby, these ones are the alveomorph, and so they're all orange, and then most of them have bigger orange spots compared to the fine spots that we have in the hobby and the more red looking frogs. It's just an absolutely beautiful morph.
Yeah. So these are the bromeliads that these frogs use to raise their tadpoles in. Right now we're just looking to see if we can see any tads or froglets at all, or eggs or anything. But yeah, this is what they use in the wild here. Very similar to what we use in captivity for them. Other species of broms, and then ones just like this too. They're also really pretty. Oh no.
That's a cool one. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we were just photographing a female Oophaga solanensis that we saw on the ground there. Rachel spotted it. It was bouncing around on the ground. We were taking a video. We nudged her back towards us to just take another video. And then we were kind of done. And all of a sudden, Rachel was like, "What is it doing?" And she was in a weird pose. There was a massive crab that had her in its claws. And so even though it's natural, and I've seen photos of crabs eating them before, I still interfered. I went in and I kind of flicked the crab away. It was probably 3 times her size, and it let her go. And then we let her go on a leaf to recover, and she seems all right. But if I had just stumbled upon her being eaten by a crab, you know, it is what it is. But I feel like with us kind of interfering, maybe gave the crab an easy meal. So hopefully she's all right, but pretty crazy to see that happen in real life in their habitat, because there aren't many predators of these frogs, but crabs are one of them. So current count is 10 Oophaga solanensis. And then we are currently searching for Phyllobates aurotaenia because we hear them calling. There's also some mealy Amazon parrots up there making a bunch of noise. But this habitat's really cool. This is a very healthy population of solanensis, which is great to see. I've never seen this many of one large Oophaga on an outing before, and I'm sure we'll still see more. So we've got a Phyllobates aurotaenia that we're photographing down here right now. This is in the same genus as Phyllobates terribilis, the most toxic vertebrate on the entire planet. And so these guys are being extra careful with. We're touching all the other frogs with gloves if we have to touch them, and these ones are no exception, and we're being extra careful for sure because they're not quite as toxic, but they definitely still are toxic. So getting some cool shots here of this little guy.
The rain had cleared up and we started making our way back to the lodge after a super successful outing. When we got back to the beach, we saw hundreds and hundreds of these little hermit crabs. They were super cute.
All right, we've made it out of the jungle. We're back on the beach here. It's beautiful. Obviously not raining right now, so we can actually see around. But yeah, this is a gorgeous beach. Tons of little crabs running around, and the views are amazing with all these rocks, and there's orchids on the rocks and everything too. Walking back right now, gonna go have some lunch. Amazing time. We saw so many frogs.
All right, we're back. I jumped straight into the pool when we got back here, and now we got some lunch coming out. We had a delicious lunch, much needed after that long hike, then went out and did some more birding. After the birding sesh, we had another fantastic meal. The chicken was delicious, and then we finished up just in time to watch this gorgeous sunset.
There is an absolutely unreal sunset right now. It is just gorgeous. All right, we had some delicious dinner and then just watched that beautiful sunset. Now we're just getting ready to go, going on our night hike. Got a few really cool target species that we're going for tonight. Let's get after it. It was too fast for me to get a clip, but we just saw a basilisk lizard running across the water, which is what they're known for. People call them Jesus Christ lizards because they run across the water, and we just saw it happen. Really, really cool. I don't have a clip, like I said, but thought I'd mention it.
Then we came across a glass frog guarding a clutch of eggs. I believe this was a Hyalinobatrachium tatayoi, but it was a little too far to get photos and get a proper ID on it. Next, we found one of our targets for the night, which was this Agalichnus terra nova, a beautiful tree frog. It resembles the classic red-eyed tree frog, but these guys live in South America, while the classic red-eyed tree frogs, Agalichnus caladrius, live in Central America.
So when you're doing nighttime macro photography like this, one of the problems can be focusing because it's dark out, obviously. And so even though you have flashes to add some extra light, to actually focus on your subject and to compose your shot can be kind of challenging. So one thing that's really nice is having a partner, somebody that can shine a light on there for you so you can focus, then they can move it and you can take your shot and you can compose your shots and make sure you know your focus every time. Guys, check this out. We were just walking along the creek here and we found a Sicilian, which is a really, really rare find. I can't believe we just found this thing. We found one in Nariño just a couple days ago too, which was super, super lucky. And now we've come across our second one of the trip. This is insane.
While this thing may look like a worm, it's actually an amphibian, so they're related to frogs and salamanders. These guys are burrowers and live underground most of the time, and they've got terrible eyesight, so they actually use smell to hunt for worms and insects, and they use their strong jaws and sharp teeth to catch their prey. Definitely very unique and weird creatures.
All right, good morning. Starting our hike here. Off to go see some more frogs today. So we aren't even too far into our hike here, and I'm sweating like crazy. It is super humid in here. It's not too terribly hot. And the sun's not on us because we're under the canopy, but I'm just sweating like crazy. So today, one of our target species is Dendrobates auratus. And as we get closer to their habitat here and where they're actually found, I gotta be quiet because they're super shy and they're really hard to find. So we're gonna be really quiet, try to sneak up on them a little bit. Hopefully we can find some.
We had been searching around for a while with no luck, and the fact that these frogs don't have a very loud call makes it a lot harder to find them. We were starting to give up hope a little bit until Rachel from the very back of the group yelled out that she saw one. I sprinted back to where she was, dove on top of a log, and after a little bit of digging, we got one.
Okay, we've got one. Check this thing out. So pretty.
Then we came across another Atelopus spurrelli, got some cool photos of this little guy. And then, of course, Oophaga solanensis. This was a gorgeous, large male that we came across. Beautiful pattern, super bright orange. This was one of my favorite frogs that we found, for sure. Then we came across a much different looking Oophaga solanensis, a fine spotted female. She had a lot more black and a much different pattern. We saw a few frogs like this and everything in between this phenotype and the one of that male that we saw prior to this. It was really cool to see all the variability in this population. This phenotype that you're looking at now was definitely the minority here, but there was still a good amount that looked like this one. We finished up the jungle portion of the hike and made it out to the beach, and it was so hot out.
We are almost back. It is so hot and so humid out here. It's crazy, we're just getting cooked in the sun right now, but we're getting close. Got lunch waiting for us when we get back. I cannot wait.
Muchas gracias. We had our lunch, and then we all decided to chill for the afternoon and go hang out on the beach.
All right, we're back at the same spot as our first night here, hoping to find some cool stuff. There were lots of cool species the other night. Hopefully we find some good things. Here.
The night was starting off a bit slow, but then we came across this little guy. This is a baby red-tailed coral snake, and it's one of the most venomous snakes in Colombia. They have a powerful neurotoxin that attacks the nervous system, and in humans, it can cause paralysis and respiratory failure if untreated. Even though these guys are super toxic, they've got very short, fixed fangs, and they'd have to chew on you to actually deliver the venom, so bites from this species is very, very rare.
Okay, so with that baby coral snake, we are so confused because we were taking photos of it. It went around the side of a fairly small plant and then it vanished, completely gone. And we are just so confused. I think it teleported. But anyway, I'm super excited about that Cochranella euknemos. That was my personal main target coming out here tonight. And we wanted to go to the same spot that we found one the other night. We couldn't find it. We were walking around for a long time. We were just about to give up. And I had one idea of where I thought it might be. And we finally found the right spot. And I had a feeling that if we went back to that spot, we'd see one again. I don't know why, but we went and there was one there. And these are the photos that I got.
We made it back to the lodge, and then it was time to go to bed and get some much needed rest.
All right, you guys, it is unfortunately just about that time. We're getting packed up, ready to leave this place. It is absolutely incredible here. We're definitely sad to be leaving, but the good news is that I'm gonna be back here later this year and I'm offering a trip here. So if you guys are interested in coming to do some wildlife photography, get photography instruction for macro and wildlife, see some incredible frogs, birds, inverts, snakes, all sorts of stuff, reach out to me on my Instagram, JackSmallFrogs, or send me a message on my website, Jack Small Photo Tours. I'll send you all the information and you guys can come and see this incredible place for yourselves. Make sure to please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps me out a lot. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.